work? Look at all of you acting like you try. Yo, man, make it
And the only doable one is number 3.
doable. Okay. So I told you guys, if they give you these relationships like AH over HC and AE over EB, it's safer to assign a constant to each of those. So maak hom 6k op 5k en 3j op 7j of something like that. Kayla, what's that? Because else you're going to start thinking that it is 6 centimeters and 5 centimeters, and it's not. That is the simplest relationship in which it is. Do you understand? Is he being rude to me, Ayola? Kayla? Okay. So we do that to make sure that we don't start thinking it's 6 units and 5 units. It's not. It might be 30 and 25 or 12 and 10. Okay. So we say on the one side, we have 6 times a constant over 5 times a constant. And on the other side, it is 3 maal 'n ander konstante. So ek het nou vir my 'n ander ene gaan insit. Okay? Maar by ons antwoord gaan ons hulle uitkanselleer. Now the danger is that you cancel them out too quickly and then you make an error. Okay. So I'm going to start, wait, they want us to determine this over this. The best way to start with these is to try and reverse engineer it. So, do you guys agree that this BC over CG will be in this triangle? Nee? So in daai driehoek, as ek kon AF en FB kry, dan het ek my antwoord. If I can get the relationship of EF to FB, then I have my answer because there's a triangle there that I can use. Okay? Now, we don't have enough information. We don't have those two relationships yet. We know that the two of them added together must be 7J, but we don't know what part. Is it a 3 to 2, a 3 to 4, or is it what is it? 2 to 5, or what is it? So now we're going to start looking at how can we find more information about this piece. Want as ek inligting het oor daai stukkie, dan kan ek dit net aftrek by die 7J and then I have my answer. Okay. I'm trying to show you guys like how to get started. So ek nog niks neergeskryf nie, maar hierdie is nou die denkpatroon wat jy moet deurgaan om op die ou einde te weet, alright, ek moet dan met hierdie driehoek begin. Now that part, I'm looking once again for either two similar triangles, which is difficult to prove here, or I'm looking for a triangle with a line drawn parallel to one side of that triangle. Nou daai stukkie lê in hierdie driehoek. And that's the triangle that I'm going to start with. I'm going to start off by saying, in triangle AFC. You don't actually have to write that, but for me it's easier when you do that, when you can see I'm busy in this triangle, so I'm using these sides. En dan as ek in hierdie driehoek, so dan gebruik ek hierdie sye. Okay. Gaan ek sê AE op EF is gelyk aan AH op HC. What do I need? Rizan. Wat is my rede? Weer eens, jy hoef nie daar die naam van die driehoek neer te skryf nie, maar dit maak dit bietjie makliker. Laat jy net weet, I'm busy with this triangle. Okay, now we fill in the values. Do you guys agree that these can cancel out one another? Those two can cancel out one another. Right? So dan lyk hy net so. And then EF, yeah, 2,5, nee? Will be equal to 2,5J. If I solve that. Okay. Wat beteken dit vir ons nou op hierdie skets? Dit beteken, ek kan nou sê, daai stukkie is 2,5 hier. So, what must this size be? Or this length be? 4,5, nee? How did I get that? Because if this whole part must be equal to 7J, and I know this part makes up 4,5 of that, then the remainder must be, no, I'm saying it wrong. Makes up 2,5, then the remainder must be 4,5. Okay. En nou kan ek aanbeweeg na hierdie driehoek toe. Ek het nog net een keer dit gebruik. Elke keer wat jy dit gebruik, moet jy dit neerskryf. Yes. 15 divided by 6. Okay, goed. So nou sê ek BG, kyk mooi. BG is die hele side. BG is the whole side. So that must be equal to the other whole side, né? BG op 'n stukkie is gelyk aan die hele ene op 'n stukkie. Make sure you have the corresponding line segments. And this is what I want to calculate. So that's BG over CG is equal to 7J over 2,5J. En ons kan weer die J's gaan uitkanselleer. Ja. Hang af hoe verkeerd jy dit gedoen het. Sometimes if you make a horrendous mistake, it's a breakdown. Like I said, if you make a absolutely horrible mistake,